Fit in 10 Nation, it is day 68 of the Fit in 10 challenge. Let's get right into food of the day. Food of the day. And I was going to cover all of the superfoods, which I think I've covered almost all of them except for kiwis. So I'm going to talk about kiwis. But you know, one came to mind yesterday that I don't have on my list. And I feel like I should throw out one and put this one in, and that is liver. So liver I'm going to talk about in a few days. But let's talk about kiwis. All right, kiwis I don't have in here, unfortunately. But I did eat one just the other day. It kind of falls within the realm of berries. It's a little bit more carb dense, of course, but not much when you go by weight. So it's a fairly low carb food. So for every kiwi, you get about 10 grams of carbs on average, and then 2 grams of that is fiber, so you get about 8 grams of carbs. 6 of those are sugar, 2 are starch. You get about half a gram of fat, and just under a gram of protein. The kiwis are very high, extremely high in vitamin C, vitamins A and B and E and K as well. They're very, very high in potassium, like super high, and copper and folate as well, right? Well, folate would fall under the B vitamins, but in particular, the particular B vitamin is folate that it's really high in. You know, it's another great superfood because it's low energy, like it doesn't have a lot of calories, but it provides a lot of nutrients per calorie, okay? And that's part of what classifies my, superfoods when it comes to me choosing a superfood. It's high. It's also very high in polyphenols, okay? Most green, fruits and vegetables are high in polyphenols. Probably all of them are, to my knowledge. So get your kiwis in, you guys. They're low sugar. You can have one a day, totally fine. I'm definitely gonna start having more of these. I do a lot of berries. I do berries every day. I'm gonna start to throw in some kiwis as well. So, all right. Now, question of the day. So yesterday we talked about, is there, we talked about muscle memory and is there memory for endurance? And to my knowledge, there's no memory for endurance. And I spoke a little bit, well, I didn't say exactly why that is because I don't know why that is, but I talked about what's involved and why muscle has memory for strength, but maybe not for endurance. And of course, part of that reason was, if you haven't heard the video, was because of the nuclei that gets added to the muscle. More nuclei gets built up in the muscle, and that's responsible for protein synthesis, right? That happens with weight training. And those stick around even when you stop weight training. Okay, with endurance, we don't get anything like that. So, but the same person who asked me about endurance had another question for me. And it says, for my situation, I've done some extreme in terms of distance, duration, and altitude endurance activities 5 to 6 years ago. For my next goal, I need to be comfortable doing a quarter of that distance. I think I still have the lower body and cardiac muscle memory to make the transition back easier. What do you think? I don't know about cardiac muscle memory, but I don't mean specifically for you. I just mean in general. But because your cardiac muscle is not the same as skeletal muscle. It's a different kind of muscle. So, but definitely I can tell you this much for sure with weight training, that is going to help you with your endurance work. This has been proven or has been shown time and time again that endurance athletes should be doing some form of strength work, that is heavy weightlifting, to help with their endurance. So you're doing that right now. So that's going to help you tremendously. If you only need to do a quarter, and I think it's probably going to come back, very fast. You might already just have it, and the question is how much do you lose over the 5 or 6 years, and what have you been doing over the 5 or 6 years as well, right? So these are things you want to consider. But the fact that you're only doing a quarter of it, and you've been training pretty hard, and your body weight has dropped, your fat levels have dropped, and I don't know where you were 5 or 6 years ago, but you should definitely notice a difference, and that should be very, very helpful to you. So, I think you're going to be you know, hopefully completely fine. I don't know your whole history though. We'd have to talk to you a little bit more in detail about that. So that's what I think. You asked me what I think, that's what I think. If you want to talk more about this, come and see me and we'll chat about it. Okay, but definitely the weight training that you've been doing and the diet's going to help you on your endurance activities 100%, for sure. Okay, all right, let's get into message of the day. I'm doing really well for time here. This is really important. I want to remind you guys that taking care of yourself is an essential part of taking care of others. Taking care of yourself is an essential part of taking care of others. The healthier the tree, essentially, the better the fruit can do at what it can offer, essentially, right? So essentially, the healthier the tree, the better the fruit. So you take care of yourself, you're going to be able to take care of others much more effectively. Okay, and you know, the reason I mention this is because some people have a really hard time putting time into themselves. They feel guilty, especially if they have somebody in their family who's ill, or they have a family to tend to. And you know, I want to remind you that it's really, really important that you put the time into yourself, for yourself, of course, as well, right? But also, like, if it's in your interest to help others, which obviously it is, it's all the more interest for you to put time into yourself, because you're going to be much better at helping others. Okay, it starts here and then goes outwards, right? You can't have, you know, for lack of better words, a weak here and then expect to have a strong arm to lend a hand, right? It's not going to happen. Okay. All right, that is it, you guys. Very good on my time, right? 7 minutes. 4 workouts you're going to do. We are still doing a workout this Saturday at 10:15. Okay, even though Saturday is technically day 71, there will not be a video, but I am going to run a class. Okay, so come on out to that class. It's going to be our last class of this challenge. But I'm going to tell you guys, you are more than welcome to come and join any of the other Fit in 10 classes in the future. No charge. Okay, you can come and join any of the other Fit in 10 classes free of charge in the future. I am totally fine with that. Okay. All right. Submit, commit, you guys. That's all you got to do. You just got to submit, say, okay, I'm going to do it, and then just do the work, right? This week, 4 workout sessions, yeah? If you want to do an extra cardio session too, go for it, okay? Book your scans with me if you have not. If you can't get in, let me know, and I'll get you in, okay? All right, we'll talk to you soon. How many clicks is it going to take? Let's see here. 1,